Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Witches, this week has been a week for me to think about so many things. It's been a really hard week for me this week. I've been very tired and I've been thinking about so many things that are happening in our world nowadays. I've been reading the book Nobody's Girl by Virginia Dufresne. I don't know if you know who she was, but she was a victim of Jeffrey Epstein and the guy that is no longer Prince, Mr. Edward something, King Charles' brother. And adding to that, all the emails that I have gotten through all the years that I've been here in YouTube with you guys, which is you have no idea the things that I have read of things that happen to other people. And this is why I'm such an advocate for curses and vengeance magic, reversal magic, because in this world, there's so many people that needs punishment and they walk free, witches, they walk free. I'm not going to talk anymore about things that are happening right now that I see in the news every day, because I don't want to make this video about what is happening right now, about specific people, and God forbid about a political type of video, because there's always one of you guys out there that takes everything, como decimos en español, lo cogen las cosas por la punta. Always thinking that I'm talking about politics or hidden agendas that I do not have. There's no justice for so many people. And these people suffer in silence. They're being embarrassed, humiliating, ashamed because they think it's their fault and they will not dare to tell anybody and they suffer in silence. So if you're one of those people, I'm here for you. I am here for you. There's a few things that inspired this video today. Yesterday, I published in my website this oil. Demu oil. And when I say this oil is called Demu oil, it's because it's precisely for that. This oil has been simmering in my apothecary for years. Years. I dare to say since the beginning of my website, so perhaps 3 to 4 years. I made it with such anger towards abuse that I told myself, White Raven, you must leave this oil over here. Let it simmer. Let it cool off. Because it's, to me, I'm telling you this and I get goosebumps. It was so charged, witches. So I let it there. And I said, the time is going to come when I'm going to be able to get that oil out, bottle it, and there's going to be a reason. There's going to be a specific time for me to share this oil with my people. And the time has come. I bottled the oil. And with this, I want to say that this oil is not for your typical spell. Okay, this is for when you have done everything. This is for abuse that goes beyond comprehension. This is for the type of abuse that is so painful and so shameful that only you keep within your heart. I know I'm not going to be talking to everybody with this video, okay? And I know this video probably is not even going to move. I don't care. I need to share it. I need to share this with you, because even if it's just one person out there that is listening to me that is going to such abuse, I hope that somehow this assists you and this helps you get even and punish someone that has inflicted so much pain upon you that this is your last resort. I wish I could put magic in a bottle, like energy in a bottle, and that I could send to you guys. But that energy in a bottle is this video. That's why I am doing this spell today. To that, I'm going to add another thing. These over here, which is called Bittersweet. But these over here is European Bittersweet. It's not the American Bittersweet. This is a different one. And Bittersweet is a deadly plant. This is the cousin of Atropa belladonna, which is another deadly plant, which is deadly nightshade. So this particular plant is poisonous everywhere. So I found this plant while walking with my husband. I love foraging. Wherever I'm walking, I'm always looking at all the plants that I have around me. As you can tell, it has some orange. They're like a little berries. And it also has these beautiful purple flowers. But this plant, which is evil. And I know that many of you guys won't be able to use this plant, so you don't have to if you don't have it. In the description of the video, I'm going to put substitutions. If you don't have the oil or this, because I only sell in the United States, I'm going to put some substitutions in the description of the video. If you need to contact me, please do not hesitate to email me in my website, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. In my website, I'm going to have a lot of ingredients that I use here in my videos for my curses and my spells. Also, I'm going to have some blogs in which you can learn a few things. They're not too long because I don't like boring stuff. Please check out the website. Make sure to subscribe to the website so whenever I post something new, you're there. With that, please, if you appreciate what I do here for you, this takes a lot of effort. Please make sure that you subscribe. And with that too, I don't do spells for you. If you want a spell, please make sure to come into my channel. Over here, I have like 600 videos for you, and you can learn how to do your own spells. Go to my website if you have any questions, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. Subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment down below, even if it's just a heart. I need your help, witches. whiteravenandwitcheslair.com. Subscribe to my channel and go visit me on Facebook, White Raven and Witches Lair. Okay, witches, this is the Demu Jar Curse. A curse of reckoning, not mercy. So if you're ready to let the poison do its work, let's begin. Okay, witches, so unfortunately one of my cameras just simply stopped working. I'm going to proceed with the spell. Please forgive me that I am presenting the spell this way. Again, one of my cameras just died on me. That's not cool. But what are the things that we're going to be needing for this spell? Of course, this spell is called a Demu Jar Curse. So you're going to need a jar. All right. Make sure that it's glass and that you can seal it properly. You're going to need the European Bittersweet that I already spoke about. We are going to need, which is some vinegar. I'm going to be using balsamic vinegar, but you can use any vinegar. We're going to be using, which is 3 rusty nails. In this particular case, I'm going to be using some of my coffin nails. You do not have to use coffin nails if you don't have them, but please make sure that they are all rusty nails. I'm going to be using my Witch's Badass Salt. You don't have to use this one. You can use just simply black salt. But if you happen to have my Witch's Badass Salt, that's the one that I recommend for you to use. Which is all these spells are my creation. So of course I'm going to be using my ingredients. The next thing that we're going to be needing, which is going to be a piece of brown paper from a supermarket or brown paper. If you have a copy of the picture of an evildoer, even better. You need to be able to write on it. So make sure that is like paper copy. Of course we're going to be using Demu oil. You guys are going to be needing a black candle or a black tea light. And last but not least, which is I recommend that you guys use gloves because bittersweet is poisonous. And if you touch it with your hands and then you forget to wash your hands and you put your hands in your mouth, you can get sick or, perhaps even worse. So please make sure that you use gloves. Without further ado, witches, let's get into the spell. Okay, witches, let's get ready. The first thing that you need to do is ground. Bring that pain out of your heart and into your hands. Right here, witches, because you're going to transmit this into the curse. You're going to charge the curse with that pain that does not belong to you. It belongs to that person that inflicted it upon yourself. Grab your picture, grab your paper. And on the paper or the picture, you're going to write down the name of the person. If you have the last name, even better. Once you write the name, which is, we are going to write the offense. What is it that this person is doing to you? And be specific and crisp. And remember, witches, this is a secret between you and the universe. So be honest in here. Be blunt. Put in here specifically what is it that that person is doing to you. Something that you have never told anybody. This is just between you and the universe. Write it down. Once you have the offense written down, let's fold this paper away from us. Turn it away from you and fold it again. Turn it away from you and fold it again. Do this as many times as you need to do it. Perfect. Now let's get our jar, witches, and place the paper inside. And this is the chant that you are going to do. As I place this paper inside this jar, I bury your life in an abyss of undoing. Let your comforts drown and your warmth unmake. Now it's time for the bittersweet, which is poison his soul, his mind, his heart, his life. And this is the chant that you are going to do. As I add this bittersweet, may its poison seep into your plans. Let every road you walk be thorn, and every scheme taste like rot. Okay, witches, now it's time to drop your rusty nails. And this is the chant that you are going to do. As I drop these rusty nails, may iron mouths pierce your luck. Let each glad step spill into small, multiplying ruin. Now, let's get our oil, witches. Getting goosebumps, witches. Add it in here. This is the chant that you're going to chant. As I pour damn you oil, I see the rot of fate upon you. Sour your nights, girdle your ease, let peace turn into grief. Get your witch's black salt. Put it in here, witches. And this is the chant that you are going to do. As I scatter my black salt, I crust your comforts in shadow. I harden your peace and close doors that once opened wide. Next, witches, and this is the last thing that we are going to add. We're going to put in here our vinegar. You can completely fill the jar or just use as much as you want. And this is the chant that you are going to chant, which is, as I pour this vinegar, I steep your life in corrosion and may decay set in. All right, witches, seal your jar, grab your candle, grab your oil, put just a little bit in the candle, just a little bit, witches, all right? Grab lighters, grab matches, whatever you have around. All right, witches, put that pain out of you and into this. And we're going to seal this curse. As I seal this jar, I call the shadows sway. I call long night's teeth. Let darkness creep and not your sleep. Let the thin moon press upon your mind. May restless dreams patrol your silence and hollow what you comforted with ease. Let the spirits of the deep sniff out your hiding places and unthread your schemes. Where you love comfort, let ache take root. Where you made others small, let dread grow large. May luck fray, plans unravel, and every small mercy sour into bitter want. For those you broke, return peace and empower. For you, unravel, learn, and be undone. So be bound by thorn and salt, by iron and rot. And let the night keep watch until justice walks. Which is, let your candle burn all the way through. Let it heat this up and charge it. Once you finish with your spell, this is the way you're going to dispose of it. And remember this, witches, if you're going to do this spell, you must commit to everything that I am sharing here with you. Don't cut corners. Don't play with magic. You're going to grab your bottle and you're going to go far away from your home and you're going to bury this bottle upside down. Cover it up and leave it there. Which is, the jar is sealed. Its silence carry a lesson where it must go. A slow, inevitable return. Don't open it. Don't look back. Breathe. Leave this curse to time and consequences. Is out of you now, witches. Into the universe. Because once justice is called, justice never forgets its way home. Stay protected. Stay aware. But above all, witches, stay wicked. See you next Monday.